Isha Upanishad Verse 7. Difference is because you compare. The difference between man and man has to be understood. On the outer, you feel that there is a difference. You feel that this person is lower and you are one step above him. It may be a fact. You could be richer and he could be poor. You could be more educated and he may be not. But this fact is based on comparison with something. There has to be a benchmark. Unless you compare, the difference cannot be defined. Some scale is required. But if the comparison is done with the existence, then the difference is not there. All the differences seem to have vanished. Then all seem to be one, because then all are seen as lower. And in such magnitude of comparison, the words like lowest to lower makes no sense. Then a unity, a brotherhood can be seen. Then there is something common. And that difference is that commonness is that all are coming from the same source. And this has been very well defined in Christianity as all being children of one God. When all are one, then how can there be any difference? When all are in the same category, then there cannot be separation. Nor can there be any kind of comparison. Then we are all children of one God. Whatever work you may do, whatever is your position in life, wherever you are placed, each and everyone has within himself an integral value which is not measured in terms of money you earn or the social status that has been earned. then what religion you are coming from does not really matter. What really matters is that you seek and define that one God. That integral value is the spiritual value and proceeds from the Atman and is the inalienable part of your human nature. It cannot be removed from you. It is just on basis of self-respect and need to collect and survive. People do the work they are doing. Thus, there is a difference between a thief, a doctor, and a fireman. They are all separate, but they are doing some function of the society. Thus, they maintain the society. Without each one of them, without each other, the survival of the other, the survival of the society is not possible. Without each function, the other cannot survive. The thief and the policeman are connected. The sick and the doctor are connected. Both are needed. Both are dependent on each other in a way. If there is no thief, then how will the lawyer survive? If there is no sick man, then how will the doctor survive? These various social functions do not constitute the true measure of a man. They simply reflect the mode, the tool of survival. But that true measure is the innate spiritual nature of the within, of the true being, the Atma, in which there is the infinite dimension. This is the reason work has infinite dimensions. Example: the method of prayer is the same, but the method of worship may be different. The words are different, but the meaning is the same. The picture of God is different, but the presence which is felt is the same. All this can only happen when there is a spiritual understanding of the same kind, of the same level, of the oneness. If this is understood, then you will understand that the thief is also required as the policeman is required. Nothing deserves a change. All are dependent on each other. All are just beads of one thread. The measure of a man as a social functionary primarily comes from forces of inequality. These forces lead to discrimination and separation. And then comes in the separateness. But only through spiritual guidance, through a clear understanding, this separateness can be kept in a check. And this work has been done over the centuries by the religion. They have been constantly hammering that all are equal. It is another story that no one is prepared to understand it. The religions have been imparting this sense, a sense of being one, a sense which springs from an eternal awareness of himself as the Atma. Without fully knowing that all the self are part of the oneness, the message of equality could not have come. The very reason we feel that we are equal, connected, interlinked and inseparable has only come because we feel that we are part of the oneness. Be it any religion, they cannot deny the very fact that all the men, all the living beings are part of the one source. The absolute and the oneness. This is the major reason that all the religions speak of love.